First of all, what would you say was your personal highlight of the social? The best thing that happened to you during all the socials? Was there one thing that stands out in your mind?
I remember there's one occasion where I was approached by probably 3 of the most attractive women I had ever seen. They approached me within 30, 40 minutes. And that just doesn't happen ever.
Okay, all right. So they approached you, and that was kind of shocking?
Yeah, that was surprising, and it was pretty great.
Okay. And Michael, was there anything that stood out for you? I know you were kind of the leader on this as well, but you're also single. Was there anything that stood out for you at the socials?
You know, the number of new women that the company was able to invite and get to the socials, I thought was refreshing to see. That the interest is still, very, very high among the women in the cities, and it was good to have the variety of more of a ballroom type setting in Odessa than to a nightclub, discotheque type environment in Nikolaev, then back to more of the cocktail style party that we had in Kherson. And one thing that stood out, I guess, from the perspective of watching and helping the guys is that we had a group of guys that didn't sit back for too long. Most of the guys jumped right in, took their lumps early and
they moved around quickly
along the way. And I think in terms of the overall process, they did a good job.
If you were to go home and one of your friends asked you what the socials were like, how would you describe it, quickly to one of your friends?
Well, there's a lot of women there, and very fun, kind of upbeat environment. I think my favorite was probably Nikolaev because it was like a nightclub environment, and I would highly recommend it. It was a lot of fun.
All right. And Michael, I know you've described it to your friends in the past. What do you usually tell them?
It's unlike anything that you can experience back home, be it in the United States or somewhere in Europe. You just can't go to an event. There's that many beautiful single women that are showing genuine interest, or at least some of them showing genuine interest in you. And having the opportunity to meet them all within a 4-hour time block is amazing. And that 4 hours, when you think of it on the front end, seems like a long and exhausting process, but those 4 hours, I don't know if you guys would agree, it goes really, really quickly. And so it's just, the setting and environment is unlike anything that you could replicate and join any other party. And it's super.
Jesse, using just one or two words, try to describe your experience at the first social.
It was a little overwhelming.
Overwhelming. Okay. Michael, one or two words for you, if you can remember back to your first social.
Oh, way back in the first social. Excited and nervous.
To the guy that's sitting home on the fence, Jesse, can't make the decision to go because he's scared of different things or he's worried about different things. What would you say to him?
Well, an analogy that I actually use a lot is whatever choice gives you the best story to tell your friends later in life, go with that choice. What have you got to lose? I don't feel I've lost anything, and I've had a great time. So
whatever choice that you have that will allow you to tell the best story to your friends down the road. I like that. Option. Go with that option. And you got some stories out of this one, don't you?
Absolutely.
Michael, what would you say to the guy sitting there thinking, well, gosh, should I do it? Shouldn't I? Should I do it? Shouldn't I?
Well, it's the lucky ones that have made the decision to come. And, there's one gentleman that showed up at an information session in Texas in January, and he came on the March tour. And so he made the decision. It was very decisive. It was timely. He wants to change his life. And then there's other people that have been, thinking about this for years and years. And unfortunately, some just continue to think about it for years and years. But there's so much opportunity here. If somebody truly wants to change their life, then that's what I would want them to know is it's here. We've got testimonials from great guys. There's other great guys that are coming in future tours, but there's room for these people that are watching to sign up, and they should do that today.
Okay.
Check out our website at. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.